All right, everybody, we are making incredible progress out here. So we were out here 2 weeks ago. We did all that prep work. The entire Earthworks team, myself, Team Aquascape out here working collaboratively to get the infrastructure in. We got the liner, we started the big boulders, we got that big under drain system going into a sump area down below. We started framing everything out for the waterfall. We got the infrastructure in for the wetland, the intake bay. Now all the CACs have come in from around the country. We are working together to finish this off. So it's incredible. We've had a great time. We've broken up into multiple teams. We're finishing up the intake bay. We got the steps completed, which is important. We wanted to make sure that we had that access point coming down inside the pond. We've also done this little kind of an arroyo type of a wash over in this corner. So some large boulders and logs and things like that, and then a little bit of cobblestone and gravel that's gonna kind of just lead us down into the water. Up on the top, we got the wetland all taken care of, filled up with all the river rock, which is really important because that's providing all the necessary biological filtration. Outside perimeters, we've dropped in a few more logs, we foamed up the waterfalls, we're putting in the lights, bringing in more soil. Now it's down to those little details. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, well, we're almost all the way through the day one build with all the contractors here, and as you can see, it's a little crazy. It's hard to believe that everybody knows what they're doing and doesn't just run into each other, but so far so good. We haven't had any accident reports, and the pond is really coming together. It's you can start to see the whole shape. We can see now where the waterfalls are going to start and the dimension of the pond, and man, we're getting excited about it. It's a really cool build.
I'm Robin Pekaric. I'm with Poseidon's Aquatic Designs.
I'm Briauna Gennaro with Seek First Services.
I guess we're part of the Pond Wife crew, you would call us. So I'm here with my husband Chris, and you're here with
my husband Jared.
This is our first time in Florida, at least for me. We are from Oregon, so this was quite a flight for us, but it was definitely something we wanted to be here for. We've been getting a lot of calls about swim ponds, and to be able to come here with Aquascape and Earthworks and be able to just absorb the knowledge that you guys are dishing out, it's almost hard to keep up. So we're very excited to be able to go home and kind of implement some of the details and things that we're learning here. The weekend's been amazing so far, being able to interact with all the CACs, even just going to see Earthworks and the amazing setup they have there is awesome to set the bar. Not that I want a garden center, but it's amazing to see how far Jason has come with Earthworks, and it's really encouraging. So we're super happy to be here. I mean, I haven't had a second really to talk to everybody, but it's been great to get to connect. So
it's been great. It's awesome to see that this can happen in a day.
Right. We're hoping. My husband's like, I wonder if we'll have water running by tomorrow. So yeah, it's great, and we just thank you guys for the opportunity and the time to be here. You can find us on Instagram or Facebook at Poseidon's Aquatic Designs, or our website is poseidonsaquaticdesigns.com. So yeah.
You can find us on Facebook, Seek First Services, LLC.
Hey, Scott Anderson here, Scott Anderson Design. So we're down from the New York area working on this build. We were brought in with the other CACs that are helping out with Earthworks, which is building this swim pond, rec pond. We came down, and this is one of our, I'd say our 4th year doing stuff and doing these group builds. This is the first one of this year. We finished off last year with 3 of them that we did with a bunch of the other CACs. We came down here, happy to help. Really cool project, really interesting setup they have here. They've got this crazy deadly animal behind us, and then they're creating this very organic, non-pool looking feature that this homeowner wants to have, and we're all loving to put something together that when they're said and done, will look like it's been here, and it'll be something that will, be here and make nature as they have around this entire property kind of tie in together. Check us out on all of our socials. We're on all of them, Scott Anderson Design. Check our YouTube page. That's our biggest one. We love to get you to take a look at it, and thank you very much for watching. And check out these guys if you're in Florida. They build some amazing stuff. Their facility is amazing. I loved when I went there yesterday and I took a look at everything they have, the plant life and all the setups they have. Thank you.
I'm Sean Frost from Naturescapes. We're down here working on this project with Aquascapes and the great team from Earthworks. They've kind of invited everybody in and hosted this project. It's just been a great collaboration. Lots of companies here, lots of learning going on. Everybody's sharing knowledge back and forth. You know, if people have questions about things, intakes and that type of thing, you can also reach out to anybody that you've talked to. I'm at newhampshireponds.com. I'm Sean Frost, so you can reach out to me there. My email is sean_frost@naturescapespro.com, and I'm happy to help when I can. So if you have questions, ask anybody. You know, the Earthworks team, great resources there as well. It's been a great day.
Hey, I'm Karl with Columbia Water Gardens, and I'm out from sunny Southern California. I'm having such a great time out here in Florida, working alongside some of the best people in the industry, putting together this domesticated, colored lizard recreational swim pond. But one of the things that I'm having such a great time with is watching so many people just exercise their talent and looking at their fine attention to detail. I've been watching some of these people put rocks in places that I wouldn't have expected to do myself. I'm looking at some of the rock stacking and the waterfalls and the way that hydraulics are going to be moving through this pond. One of the things that really impresses me is the water flow. I've heard that we've got an 18,000 gallon per hour pump, I think another 12 or 13,000 gallon per hour pumps, well over 20,000 gallons per hour worth of water that's gonna be flowing through this beast of an amazing recreational swim pond. And its footprint is just perfectly sized, especially for the size of this yard, but it's so completely functional. I'll tell you, another one of the things I love about being here is I love the materials that you can choose from. All around me, nature is so alive. We have the stone that's being used is this antique sandstone. It's just gorgeous with all these nooks and crannies that are inside here. The rock placement, the huge logs that we're being able to edge with, cedar, hollowed out logs inside this pond. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm having so much fun. I'm really glad to be here.
It's Mike with Earthworks. We are at the Brueggen Build, the Aquascape event with Earthworks. We have all the contractors out here. Half of them are here and half of them are down at the Alligator farm today. As you can see right now, I'm playing with plumbing. We have two pumps running 3-inch lines from each one. They're coming right under where I'm standing, and right over here is where the waterfall starts. That's our wetland filter. It looks a ton different than the last time you've seen it. But we have one of these lines discharging in just for the waterfalls. The second line, what I got here, we're gonna tee off of it. We're gonna have a 2-inch line go in to feed the wetland also, and then it's gonna continue around the side of the pond for the jet system that we installed. It's probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got a ton of work done so far, and there's still a lot that we're gonna knock out today as well. Tomorrow, I know the pumps are gonna get hooked up. We're gonna fill the pond hopefully this evening. So then tomorrow we'll be able to crank this thing on and see what it looks like. This is a regional event. There are multiple CACs doing the same thing that we do all across the country. They came here this weekend to partake in a collaboration with Earthworks and Aquascape. We see each other, you know, each CAC usually around once a year for the big party pandemonium. That's training and networking combined out in Illinois at Aquascape's headquarters. These collaboration builds that we do throughout the year is a great time just to catch up with everyone. You know, we're always bouncing ideas off each other, learning from each other, and it's just that, you know, I've met a handful of people I've never seen before, and it's great. It's nothing but a good time. We all do the same thing, and we're passionate about it. So with that, you know, with that combination of just energy and talent coming together, it's nothing but a positive result. So that's what we're here today for, is learning, building John and his wife a beautiful pond in their backyard, and looking forward to wrapping this one up. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Martin Dimitrov with Atlantic Ponds out of Columbia, Maryland. And we're building a big recreational pond here in St. Augustine, Florida. It's a collaboration between many certified aquascape contractors, and it's a wonderful project. It will be enclosed in a big enclosure, but the most of the work will be done now. We are finishing up rocking the recreational pond. After that, we'll do all the edges and planting around it, and at the end it will be really beautiful and relatively low maintenance water feature. What is really nice about the project is that you get to work with another colleagues of yours who are very experienced, and everyone brings their own different skill set. it's funny to see how different people work with different stones in different parts of the country. For example, on the west coast you have a lot of limestone, you have a lot of granite in the north, and then on the eastern coast we have a lot of Pennsylvania mountain stone. They all have a character, and it's really interesting to see how the different regions learn to play with the stone and see how the water will flow based on their region. Fascinating event. We learn from each other a lot, and the key here is collaboration. Collaboration Nation is the motto going on for 2021. So if you're interested in something like that, check out Atlantic Ponds and be safe.
Look at that, dude. Did you know that?
Well, they fit right in there. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
that's what Jack does. He cuts pipe like that and puts the lights in.
Yeah, we did.
That's what you guys did over there. See, we're learning. I mean, that's what happens when you have so many CACs here collabing and making it happen. You learn stuff on the way. I haven't learned anything besides that I don't have the GPS right now, and I've been speeding a little bit. So yeah, we're looking good.